Hi. Little quiet moment in my life where we're just at Danny's football. Emily looks enthralled. And I'm just taking the opportunity to chat to you guys about saddle movement. So there's been a lot of feedback lately about saddle movement, and I was actually at a course a couple of weeks ago and we were talking about saddles and how they should lift behind. They should. And the really depressing thing was, at least there was loads of fitters at it, loads and loads of fitters at this conference, and at least half the room was saying, oh, I just fit too narrow in order to stop the saddle moving behind. Because public opinion is that a saddle shouldn't move, and it means that the client doesn't say, oh, but the saddle's moving and this just is the easier route out. It is not the easier route out, guys. It is not. Your saddle should move behind. It should give a little lift and a fall, so as you leave the saddle in trot and you come back, you should come into contact with the saddle comes into contact with the horse. Not massively, but enough to allow them a free range of movement. The point is, we are fitting saddles normally static. Horses sitting at rest, back is static. A horse has so many ranges of movement. They come up in the back, they curve, they can be flat. There's so many ways that a horse will move under saddle that there is no way your saddle is going to sit to that horse's back consistently unless it is overfitted, unless it is welded to their back. And it's a habit that fitters have fell into for whatever reason, I think to please the masses. And they legitimately say, let's fit it too narrow. Now, fitting a saddle too narrow in order to stop it moving behind creates so many other problems. Fitting it too narrow means that we're pinching into either trapezius or we're narrowing through the spinalis, and we're not giving the horse space to move. We're not allowing them the range of movement in their shoulder that they need. We're also pinning down behind the seat bone so that when the rider actually engages their seat bone, they're putting too much pressure, especially if there's a big rear gusset on the saddle, into longissimus dorsi, either side of the spine. And it is not okay. It's not an okay practice, and we have to re-educate ourselves and the public and other fitters to the fact that a saddle should move behind. A saddle should lift a little bit in order to allow the horse the full range of movement they need. They are moving, breathing creatures. There's days that they're fatter, there's days that they're thinner. A saddle has to be adaptable, and of course it does, and that's what a panel is for, especially a flock panel, which actually gives and takes a little bit of that for them. But no matter what, even if you have a beautifully fitted saddle in a flexible tree, the saddle will move behind if it's correctly fitted, not welded to the horse.